Jedi are hunting us. We will be forced to make a stand. A master and an apprentice. To continue, we need one singular vision. My vision.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Scotty Hawk. This is Hawk's Holocrons. If you have not already, please subscribe. We're growing fast here. We got about 30 new subs last month, so some videos have gained traction as far as impressions too. YouTube's starting to show our stuff, so pretty cool. I'm gonna hang out for a second, see if anybody comes in. Please drop a like if you are here on the replay. We're gonna get into an old edit of mine. I've been working on doing some High Republic content. Not a lot of people are doing it. I was pretty hyped about it when it came out. I noticed that a lot of YouTube is not. So yeah, I think I can pull the good things out of there. Some friends of mine's channels recently have been pulling good things out of the sequel and re-editing them. So shout out to the Matt Cave. His Last Jedi edit, not terrible. Pulled out some stuff I like. Pulled out some stuff a lot of people don't like. Overall, I mean, still a good film in my opinion. So let's get right into this. I'm gonna bring up this video. Bear with me. So yeah, let's watch this robot break down. This is going to be the first issue of the High Republic comic that I'm talking about, and just kind of an example of what I'm trying to do here. But talking into the camera while you're trying to break down a comic, and I have, you know, images that are going to pop up here eventually. I am going to just let part of it play for you guys, so here we go. Get ready for the laughter. Fans of the Force, welcome to Hawk's Holocrons. Today, we start our journey into the High Republic era of Star Wars. I'm going to be breaking down each of the High Republic mainline comics. I'm also going to react and include some of the internet's reactions to these as they were released. At the end, I'd love to go to Speculation Town with you guys, so stick around to see some of my raw thoughts of each of the issues. While everybody else is worried about NPC haircuts or whatever it is, I'm trying to ask the real questions like, what in the Padme's death is going on here, and who is granting Trandoshans the rank of Master? Yoda, he has a lizard brain, bro. A lizard brain. Alright, this main comic line starts on a So I should already probably have more cuts than this, but trying to make jokes here. Like, what in the Padme's death is going on here, and who is granting Trandoshans the rank of Master? I don't know if you guys can see that. I should probably just go full screen with it, huh? Yoda, he has a lizard brain, bro. A lizard brain. Alright, this main comic line starts on a ridiculous cliffhanger. Let's get into this breakdown. We'll save the sweaty stuff until the end because I just really gotta show you guys how we even got here. Why'd you do that? Star Wars comics begin with an opening crawl, and the main... So you get that, right? Like Lizard, Trandoshan. This dude Skier is the main Jedi that the comic kind of follows throughout these first couple of episodes. And the dude is like... He's got some issues. First comic touches on PTSD already. I know that's... it comes up every time with Jedi, but there was a war. He lost a limb and blames the death of another master on himself. So definitely gonna play off the Trandoshan thing because, dude, like, Trandoshans are savages, and just giving them the Force and potential dark side stuff, like, I know some things, I don't want to spoil too much, but the dude's got issues. The main takeaway here is that the High Republic takes place 200 years before the Phantom Menace, before the Sith reveal themselves, and the Jedi did it, man. We have reached peak Republic.
It's high. Let's get quiet. It's very high.
There is so much peace and prosperity that the Jedi are launching Starlight Beacon into the Outer Rim territory. It's a space station that's supposed to act as a ray of hope for all to see. The comic then officially opens up with Keeve Trennis. Alright, hold up. What up, Reefer Man? What up, Alan? I'm just kind of showing off this older edit that I hadn't posted, breaking down the first High Republic comic. You know, I'm trying to be funny with this stuff, man. There are good things in here. I'm gonna back it up for you guys because you're here right now. PC haircuts or whatever it is. Yeah. The issues. Try to pick fun at it. What up, Veed? While everybody else is worried about NPC haircuts or whatever it is, I'm trying to ask the real questions like, what in the Padme's death is going on here, and who is granting Trandoshans the rank of master? I don't know if you guys can see that, but the last page of the comic, the Trandoshan's just screaming no, like into the ether. So totally Vader reference right away from the first comic of the High Republic. Yoda, he has a lizard brain, bro. A lizard brain. Alright, this main comic line starts on a ridiculous cliffhanger. Let's get into this breakdown. We'll save the sweaty stuff until the end because I just really gotta show you guys how we even got here. Why'd you do that? Star Wars comics begin with an opening crawl, and the main takeaway here is that the High Republic takes place 200 years before the Phantom Menace, before the Sith reveal themselves. And the Jedi did it, man. We have reached peak Republic.
It's high. Let's get going. It's very high.
There is so much peace and prosperity that the Jedi are launching Starlight Beacon into the Outer Rim territory. It's a space station that's supposed to act as a ray of hope for all to see. The comic then officially opens up with Keeve Trennis. She's a Jedi Padawan. She's focusing in the Force while also trying to avoid distractions. Suddenly, she's attacked by a Trandoshan with a missing arm. We later discover that this is her master Skier, and unbeknownst to her, she is here to begin her Jedi trials. This is somewhat of a soft open because we are then given a title card. Hold up, let me see this comment. Reefer Man coming through. You know, there are a lot of what people might consider woke in the comics and books, but I don't feel like it's being forced down my throat. Not even the gay stuff. All jokes aside, good stuff, man. Yo, for real, like, and I'm trying to pick fun at it, but like, people cherry pick a lot of this stuff, and I'm gonna start cherry picking the hype the shit out of this because no one else is, dude. And when it starts dropping and the live action shows come, like, I got tabs on tabs on tabs on all these interviews. John Watts getting on board, like, come on, man, come on. Y'all sleeping on it. So it would appear that her trials are to climb these massive spires where Skier and I get right into this controversial panel right away. So a necklace, or the necklace was always there. I don't really understand the point of this trial. What up, Kendall? So in the middle of climbing, I'm breaking down an edit that I did a few months back. Let me back it up for you guys a little bit more here. We've come a long way since then. It's good just to reflect a little bit. To act as a ray of hope for all to see. The comic then officially opens up with Keeve Trennis. She's a Jedi Padawan. She's focusing in the Force while also trying to avoid distractions. Suddenly, she's attacked by a Trandoshan with a missing arm. We later discovered that this is her master Skier, and unbeknownst to her, she is here to begin her Jedi trials. This is somewhat of a soft open because we are then given a title card. Boom, boom, boom. Skip ahead, skip ahead. Trials are, but appear that her trials are to climb these massive spires where Skier has hidden a necklace, or the necklace was always there. I don't really understand the point of this trial. So in the middle of climbing this thing, she apparently falls, and this panel destroys the internet. A lot of people got in their feelings because of her saber being stuck. Time out, guys, time out. Qui-Gon's saber doesn't immediately melt through the blast doors. She kind of has her eyes closed in focus. I mean, this wouldn't be the first time a Jedi prevented themselves from falling. Mineral density, alien worlds. Your boy Star Wars explained in an entire video on things that lightsabers cannot cut through. This is a still frame. We know nothing about this planet.
Move along.
Literally, the next panel shows the entire thing being destroyed by a swarm of insects anyways. We were never meant to waste that much time on that one page. The comic. Also, Theory just did another video. I'm sure he's done multiple videos on it, but a recent updated video on shit lightsabers can't cut through. So like, people can cherry pick and do what they want to do. I'm gonna pick fun at both sides, trust me. Like, there is so much memeing on the internet to go through with just these episodes. I'm going back through the book Light of the Jedi right now too, so the High Republic content hopefully will be well received by everybody. I'm not trying to shame anybody who hates this stuff, but I'm just trying to like point out the slight little hypocrisies of things and how both sides, like, no matter who you're a fan of, like, there's a literal like war going on YouTube. So no matter what side of it you're on, hopefully you'll see the fun in what I'm trying to bring here. And the High Republic has diamonds, bro, in here. Eventually all these shows are gonna launch. This will be the new phase, so I'm ready for people to get on board, and hopefully I can hype some of you up, man. Cuts to Starlight Beacon, where we start to meet some other Jedi. Master Avar Chris and Jedi Master Estala Maru. Maru is trying to locate Skier, having extreme difficulty while balancing a billion other things going on Starlight Beacon in light of the great disaster. On top of this, the dedication for the beacon is 9 hours away. Maru is very frustrated with his inability to find Skier at the moment, and he suspects that there is a lot more going on that he doesn't know about. So yeah, this is the clip right after what everybody was outraged about. But so yeah, I need to get more jump cuts in here. I really think that this Goomba will play well with this Trandoshan character, because I just really gotta show you guys think how about that. But here. Why'd you do that? Star Wars pull some OG nostalgia. I don't know, man. So yeah, on top of that, comic breakdowns. I'm rereading. Ooh, my bad on that little graphic pop up there. Rereading all of the books basically from the beginning. Get you guys get the chat pulled up here. Appreciate everybody stopped by, man. Trying to figure out a schedule of when I can fit in. It's like if we're all live streaming all day long, we'll all be on YouTube for the entire day and not get shit done. So later tonight though, I'm gonna be breaking down all of the cast interviews for the Batman. Everyone's just raving about the script. I've heard slight complaints about the pacing, but if you can get into like the story that Matt Reeves is telling and the groundedness, this Batman's only been Batman for 2 years. He's built a friendship with Gordon, but nobody on the police force really knows anything about him. I don't believe they know who he is. But it's hype, dude. The relationship with Selena Kyle is going to be a highlight, and it's going to be a trilogy. The Penguin movie, rated R, HBO Max, or show, sorry. I've heard really good things about that too. Really good things. All right, let me not ramble real quick. Norman the Nerd, Kendall, appreciate you, bro. Veed, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, a lot of people don't know about the High Republic. And a lot of the videos online are just picking out one page of a comic or one character. First book introduces like 12 to 20 different maybe Jedi in name alone, places, ships. All the Jedi fly in vectors is the name of the ship, and they're literally like the Nova Corps, bro. These ships have nothing to them. The lightsaber essentially is the key, the ignition, and it's the force that they use and their ability to guide themselves through. And they describe it like you know, when you see birds, I think mainly in the Midwest, when they're doing that like mirage thing, when they're all kind of flowing together in a wave, the Jedi are able to fly like that in these things. So the things that the Jedis can do in these comics, we've never seen before. There's a lot of hype in it. I really got to get down to I really got to get the breakdowns out before these live action shows start coming. Yeah, I'm going to see Batman Thursday as soon as possible. I think it's 5:30 my time. Hold on. I keep looking down there. I got my chat over here. All right, what up, what up? What are you guys talking about? Yeah, so in the novels, like what Reefer Man's saying, Light of the Jedi is where it starts. Midnight Horizon just came out. I've got some quotes too from Daniel Jose Older. He's the guy that wrote that novel. Because he was asked in an interview, like, about how this is going to connect to the current, or not current, but Phantom Menace timeline. And he basically, this was his reply. It's kind of a non-reply, but he said, I don't think about it because I don't know anything about it. I know that if I step on something that they need for later, that I'm going to get a note about it and I'll make the change. Other than that, what that means is I don't have to think about it, which is great. He is also the guy that wrote Last Shot, which was the short story from Solo, and he has done a lot of YA stuff, Race to Crash Point Tower, and this new book, I guess, has Yoda flashbacks, which is kind of scary. I know, when you hear flashbacks, Star Wars, I don't know what they are, so I'm curious if anyone's got links or, you know, a YouTube channel that's hitting up that book already. But what he said about Yoda was he doesn't want him to just be a mouthpiece of the Jedi, riddles, you know, little quips here and there. He really wanted to try to explore the more, like, what thought processes Yoda's really going through in these moments. And I think a lot of the moments of Yoda are training younger Jedi. So lots of hype in that book. The dark side is very prevalent now. What I want to eventually start to theorize are the connections and how we go from this peak of, you know, hundreds of Jedi out there to the great disaster, Starlight Beacon having issues. I don't even know what the state of the Starlight Beacon is right now. And how we go from the Jedi at their peak to no Jedi, a small council on Coruscant, and Sith who apparently are in hiding. It's all hype for me, man. Yeah, they're all on audiobooks. Definitely start with Light of the Jedi. That one, I will admit, is tough. The first third of the book, first 80 pages, are leading up to the great disaster, which sets off everything, all the events of the High Republic. So once you get through that, it gets good, starts to get good. But the writing's amazing. It's Charles Soule. He did the Vader comic 2018, all the Momin shit. I trust in Charles Soule, Kevin Scott. I know some of these creators have said ridiculous things. Some of them let their significant others create the Rock character, whatever, dude. In Light of the Jedi, he's hilarious. Apparently, like, there's, and I haven't gotten deep into this book yet because the comics have been more interesting for me visually and everything. But according to X-Wing, actually, who did get through the audiobook, Geo just shows up in random places and like scares the shit out of people. He'll just be like, he's a navigator, so he'll just like be in the room when they don't expect it. But he's a co-pilot and he's just meant to navigate. He's actually a Tythonian, or however you want to pronounce that. So Tython, which is nuts. There's like more of them, and there's male and female. So some details on Geode, the meme rock. Yes. Oh yeah, Claudia Gray. So yeah, man, like, people be sleeping on High Republic stuff. That's okay. That's okay. I want to maybe get into this channel side stuff because I had a video get impressions, and I'm thinking maybe when I'm doing the gaming stuff, lean more into Starlink, because it is a new internet And I don't know if you guys caught this, but Elon Musk just enabled Starlink for all of the Ukraine. So the country of Ukraine is still able to function to some extent while everything is happening. But I gotta show you guys this. And I've changed all these thumbnails too, so thumbnails is something I am getting better at. Let's see if I should just do yeah, so I'm trying to lean into my strengths here. Thumbnails will eventually come down. You know, live streams don't really get a lot of replayability. There's a lot of clips I gotta start pulling out of this stuff. But I think it was this video. No, hold on, sorry. This video right here, and I'll find out time of day. It was 6 days ago. Yeah, so this was Tuesday night. So again, we're going Tuesday night again tonight to react to all the Batman stuff, and then probably game afterwards if anyone's around. I do want to show you guys Tarkov. This is the hardest first-person shooter I've ever played. But this video right here, man, 10K impressions. 10K impressions. And I think we can break it down. The click-through is awful. That's the thing. But whoever I'm showing this to, the views I am getting is pushing it out to much more people. And you can see, you know, after the very next day, you're not getting views anymore. So I don't feel bad taking the thumbnails down. A lot of the stuff I'm gonna have to reuse as far as like faces. I gotta take better expressions. Shied away from reactions completely, but I don't know if anybody saw Real Reject's recent post I don't know if anybody saw Real Reject's recent post on Twitter about how they do their stuff, but it was a little insight for me. And they'll create 8, 9 different versions of their breakdowns with music over, music cut out, videos flipped. And I believe the strategy is to unlist them, get them up there. The algorithm, the bots will go through it. Some will get flagged, some won't. And then they just post the one that isn't flagged. So I used to be really good at getting trailer reactions out on time. Had a video blow up for the Newark. What was that? Sopranos prequel. So reaction to that blew up because I got it out in time. And all the He-Man shit blew up too, the He-Man reaction, because that was such a toxic event, dude. Oh my god. We're canceling Kevin Smith now. Can we just leave? Can we just leave stoners be? Like, he's not harming anybody. He knows what he is and he does what he does. Like, y'all are gonna attack Kevin Smith. Oh man, this is like, that's embarrassing to me. Like, no offense, but bro, I can't stoop to that. No, the Kevin Smith bashing. That dude is harmless. He's ruining your childhood. Whew. Whew. Shit, where's my clip? The time has passed.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at with that, dude. Yeah, man, I was freaking out during the trailers for that, and that animation style, like the vibrant, like rainbow-esque whatever, dude, I like it. I'm a fan. Go over the top, I feel like, when it comes to that kind of stuff. The He-Man world. I think, wasn't that the same team? That was the same team that did Castlevania? which is a complete opposite feel of show. I don't know if you guys watched that, but shout out Netflix anime, bro. They're bringing it. They're bringing it. So yeah, middle of the week, I just wanted to show off that High Republic edit, and talk about like the future of the channel. Trying to get a schedule, trying to get a full-time gig as well. Once that works out, I'll be able to schedule my time a lot better. I feel like late night is going to end up being my home, because I don't sleep, but that's a story for another time. Work your way through the YouTube Creator Academy too. If you're downtime and you're trying to be a creator, there's a lot of good stuff in there. There's a lot of stuff you'll know about, but like the tags and getting your videos seen and that kind of stuff, that's where I lack on a lot of that stuff. So some of this is just luck, timing, you know, is what it is, man. But yeah, let's see. Okay. I wanted to just go over like the point of what I'm trying to do here at the channel. Obviously, we're gonna theorize a lot more, and like my saying kind of is like what I'm looking for. And even when I bring guests in, what I'm looking for are theories to end all theories. Like a theory that can silence both sides of the complaints, both sides of the divide. Like I dare someone to come up with the dyad theory for the next 3 movies, or how they tie in. Like they're trying to resurrect Ben Solo. No one could pitch that. We're gonna try to put that on some random to pitch that, dude. That is what I'm looking for. That's the theory that I'm looking for right now. How do you fix Snoke? I think you can fix Snoke. I think the first clone that they come up with can be much more powerful than that Snoke was ever actualized. And that maybe potentially Luke could fight this Snoke. Because in comics it's hinted at that that's how he got the injuries. But why does that not hype anybody? Other side of this too is we put creators on a pedestal. Can't remember who I was talking with about this. Oh, Cash Money, I think. Shout out to Cash Money. And you talk about putting creators on a pedestal, like the Matt Reeves of the world, and you know, he did Dawn of Planet of the Apes, so now he's supposed to be like this. It's gonna be really good Batman. Not taking anything away from that. I'm super hyped on it, but how much responsibility are you putting on this person? It's the same thing with George Lucas, man. Sure, it's his story, but is that story just now rigid to his 100%? It's the Bible? Is that how we're going to treat all IP? Because we won't get anything new. We won't. I don't know. I'm just trying to let creators create. You know, I always keep saying that. Release the air cut. And if you want to be, you know, if you want to have your voice heard, get out on YouTube. Put the theories out yourself. Do the fan fictions. But I don't think complaining all the time about this stuff is necessary. Sure, there are things that bother me about the sequels. I hate what the hell they did to Han Solo, bro. I will never understand the Han Solo arc. Left his family to go back to the struggle, bro. I don't know anyone who's ever been in the struggle, and if you know what the struggle is, you know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't know anyone who's ever been in the struggle, met a princess, bro, and then went back to it. Nah, not the life for me, man. So like the whole deadbeat dad, if that's what he is, like that's wild to me. That's what you did to Han Solo. I'm more upset about that and the message it sends to the kids watching Star Wars than I am about my feelings being hurt about Luke. I can understand almost all the Jedi do something similar. Exile themselves, take a step away because they understand that power struggle. Hopefully that's a lesson they start portraying to all of the Jedi who are gonna cross over into the cosmic force, you know. I hope that's what we see in Obi-Wan. And I think that they can finesse the disconnect from the force in a way that kind of amplifies the sequels. I know that's going to be a hard task, but I feel like they have to try to bring fans around to the sequels. Because if they don't, every single piece of content is going to be treated in the same way, in my opinion. I don't think it'll ever get better. Because they're not trying to apologize, you know? They don't feel like they've directly, like, ruined people's childhood. That's not what they think. They think they're creating the next great story arcs. The response is going to make them work harder at it. I think that's why we got Boba Fett so quick. I think that's why we got a Grogu type character. They needed a big, like, oh shit big. And that was a hands off from George Lucas type thing. So the fact that he's like, yeah, great idea. Super smart. Why didn't I think of that kind of thing? And they can do anything with that character. We're getting the little flashbacks, man. Ooh, the Order 66 flashbacks. And I swear to God, if we can get an Anakin Order 66 hallway scene against like 8 or 9 Jedi and it's just over, and maybe it's a rotoscope of what Obi-Wan sees in the holo imaging, and it's like shot for shot. I don't know. I would not be able to handle that. That is like the top thing I want. Is just Anakin decimating. I think too, man, people are I saw some people upset about the Vader flipping around and stuff in the air, fighting, kicking, whatever. But we got to understand, like, this is also Anakin Skywalker. His combat training is Jedi combat training. So we get to see a Vader fighting like Anakin in the suit? What? Yeah, I'm rambling. You guys have big predictions for Kenobi? Yup. And the women and the children too, bro. Oh, shit. So true. But yeah, you guys keep coming back, keep checking out the breakdowns. Still working on thumbnails for comic breakdowns. If you guys see any like good comic breakdown, like, I don't know if I should put High Republic issue 1 on it or in the title, or, you know, I'm looking for feedback on all these thumbnails and whatnot. Yeah, man, Kenobi's gonna be the next test, the next Disney test. I'm gonna go back through and read some of these comments real quick. You can fix anything from the sequels because the sequels only take place like 2 years. Not wrong, dude. It's a blip. It's a blip in the map of the timeline. If Ben didn't vanish and become one with the Force, then I would consider his resurrection as a possibility, but he's gone. I really liked his character too. Yeah, and the fact that Leia fades out when she does is there's a lot of like up in the air stuff I feel like people could pull theories from if you work at Lucasfilm and you have enough access to like what their future stories are. But right now it's so out in the open. We have literally no idea what they're gonna do next. Yeah, the dyad definitely has potential. The way they did it in episode 9 was stupid to me, and to be honest, I always thought Han Solo was just an okay character. I never really liked him that much. Yeah, you know, he was just like the one guy that stood out because he was the loudest in the room, you know what I mean? Not everybody's a fan of that kid. It's like, we all know that guy. Comes into the room, he's like, hey, like, makes his presence known. He's the dude that he starts clapping his hands when he gets excited, you know what I'm saying? When like you can see all his emotions on the surface. So funny. Love Han Solo though. I really do. It's tragic the way he went out. And it's also tragic that Harrison Ford fell off the character, man. Or was never hyped about the character. Did you guys see the Russell Crowe interview? Or Russell Crowe... Is it? Russell Crowe auditioned as him? Or no? I think it was. Anyway. Thought it went crazy. That's some shit Star Wars wishes they could do. Variants, bro. Luke Skywalker variant. People would watch the hell out of that. You know they would. Yeah, I think Qui-Gon's coming. I don't think Liam Neeson is a better liar than yeah, I almost called him Obi-Wan. Than Ewan McGregor. Kurt Russell, that's who it was. Yeah, dude. Kurt Russell as Han Solo. Shamook, get on it. Get on it. Let me see that. Yes. To finish his training. Hell yeah, dude. First episode should just be... But where... Okay, so where does he go on Tatooine? You know what I mean? Like, he's going to Tatooine, but... Like, does he have a specific place? Are we gonna see if Tatooine has a nexus, or does it have some kind of force thing? You know, Dagobah obviously had one, but if he's gonna convene with the cosmic force, shouldn't there be some kind of vessel, for lack of a better word? Yeah, man, like, where's this rock-shaped dome hut on Wait. Nope. Never mind. Just forget I said anything. Wouldn't that be some shit, though? We get some circular dome-shaped huts just in a random formation someplace on Tatooine. Oh, God, you guys hate me. Don't cancel me, please. I hope Beyond the Dune Sea. Yeah, man. I'm waiting for the High Republic. I'm waiting for High Republic Tatooine to have oceans, or like Old Republic Tatooine to have oceans. Yep, someday. Yeah, he does have to go off-world, man. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up on the spoilers. I heard he's going off-world, bro, and I heard that Leia could be a factor, which I would be down for. I would be down for Princess Leia. Obi-Wan Kenobi show is going to take the formula of the Book of Boba Fett used, but make it 1,000 times better. Yeah, man. Flashback heavy. Clone War flashbacks. Mustafar flashback, I think. I'm still not 100% on the fights. 2 fights, they said? 2? Could you imagine that there's an ancient Jedi temple buried beneath the sands? Dude, I'm saying. And what if this other Jedi that shows up was led there, knows about it somehow? Holocron, otherwise, I don't know. I have multiple theories on why this Jedi could be going to Tatooine. I don't think that, like, obviously he's led there for the temple thing, but in Rebels it took 2 Jedi or 2 Force users to open a temple, so who knows, man. But I do think it would be cool if this Jedi, or a Jedi that finds Kenobi, was going to Tatooine in search of clues about Anakin. So this is a Jedi that trained with Anakin at the temple, either as a Padawan or a Jedi Knight, but maybe they haven't seen each other since they've been master and apprentice to whoever they were assigned to. This kid would know that Anakin left the temple at some point to go to Tatooine. If they were that close of friends, which Anakin we know is not afraid of attachments, maybe Anakin shared this information with this guy. he would also know that Anakin came to the temple during Order 66 and was slaughtering people. He's got to figure out what the hell happened. The message from Obi-Wan is supposed to inspire this guy to create his own Jedi Order. That's what he's trying to do. So a Jedi turned to the dark side, brought the whole order down. If you were on a mission to discover and start a new temple or a new order, that's where I would start, man. So I don't think it's that he finds Kenobi. I think that he's going in search of answers for what the hell happened to Anakin on Tatooine. But I don't know, man. I'll probably clip that little rant out because that is my big theory about Kenobi and how he goes off world and the connections with this other Jedi. Yeah. What are you guys saying? The formula with the flashbacks too, though, before I went on that rant, like, it should stay more chronological. There are a lot of casual fans watching these shows and they're getting pulled out too by things and pacing. So I say you keep it simple. Keep it simple with that stuff. Yeah, I think when Vito's asking about if Yoda told anybody about Dagobah, I think he did. Him, Bail, and so Obi-Wan, Bail, and Yoda were having that conversation. And he's basically, I'm going to go to Tatooine. He's going to take her, and I'm going to go. I think he does tell them. I believe. Because he tells Luke how to, or where to go, right? Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're right. That's why I was bringing up Old Republic 2 about the Tatooine Oceans. Got to go a little bit further back than that, a little bit. See if I can bring the chat right over here if it's better. There's a light right here I'm staring into, so. Dude, there are spoilers out there for Kenobi. I'm tiptoeing around some stuff being vague and then moving on. But I'm not afraid to talk about him. I don't think it pulls out of context. Yes, Quinlan Vos, give me that. It's probably not him, but I wanted Nanjiani Kingo from Eternals is in the Obi-Wan, and I wanted him to be Quinlan Vos. I think that'd be sick. Yeah, so either him or O'Shea. Wow, really bad with the name now. Is it O'Shea? Shit. Someone help me. Ice Cube's kid. Ice Cube's kid. O'Shea is in this. He could also be, but I don't think he's a Quinlan Vos type. He could maybe be this other Jedi. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Dude, Watto? Well, okay, so no. Watto eats it at some point. He really does. Does it? It's not. Does Vader go kill him? No. This is where my comic brain is crossing paths with my fan fiction brain. But I think I've seen videos of him, Watto, absolutely eating shit. I don't know if it was Vader or not now anymore. Dude, we could get a lot in the show. It's Tatooine, man. We keep seeing all these events on Tatooine. Yeah, Vader chokes him out. He did not forget. Baskin Robbins never forgets. They always find out. Yeah. So listen, man, he's been back and forth to Tatooine a few times. A few times. Let's see, do I have anything else on my little agenda here? Fuck that guy, Watto. Why did Anakin leave his friend all slaved up? Like, the Jedi were just, again, okay with taking one kid, but leaving everybody else in shit. Rebel scum. Yeah, so comic breakdowns come in. Maybe I'm getting a full-time job again soon. A nice at-home remote gig. I've been kind of holding out. Now I'm stressing about it, so we're gonna be getting this customer service voice. Warming up the customer service lungs. And then I'll be able to get a better schedule of when I can live stream consistently. Doing gaming, Lost Ark with Cash Money. I don't know if anyone knows him from the Hanger Bay community, but we are really pushing the Lost Ark gameplay. Yeah, man. It's like your baby mama owns Naboo now. Just go back and buy Tatooine. It's just making it rain. Shit. Also want to bring up Charles Soule Vader comics. I think there's a tie-in. I'm going to do a video. I've been meaning to. This one's advanced. I want to try to do some voice work for Momin. I want to try to not auto-tune it. But he's in the mask, and I really think there could be a High Republic connection in the Momin comic flashbacks, where these Jedi find Momin. He's literally about to make a planet-destroying ship, too. Or at least a city-destroying ship. It's essentially a Death Star tech, or Death Star-style tech. But he is standing at the controls, channeling the dark side through his own body as the vessel to power the device that just drops a hammer on this place. But Jedi come and interrupt him before he's able to destroy this city. He gets arrested, etc., etc. These Jedi look very, very familiar with some of these High Republic characters. I probably can't find it, but yeah, big facts on the Death Star stuff. I probably can't find the tweet, but yo, Reefer Man, are you still here? Because I think were there on Twitter when I was having this talk with Kevin Scott about my Momin theory, and he said, well, don't tag me in it, because I guess if these people like see stuff online or they read, they're not going to take, or not allowed to essentially take this stuff, and which made me hold off on wanting to talk about any of it, really, because like, what if YouTube is out here ruining the potential of our own stories that we want to get? Like, we're out here telling better stories, and that's because they can't steal our stories. How tragic would that really be? Not my Luke Skywalker. Well, yeah, because you told all the best theories on YouTube and they can't use them now. Oh, man. But really, as a creator, you just would have to stay completely away from YouTube. You'd never be allowed to go there. Nope. Do you guys know we're getting dinosaurs? Did you guys hear about Star Wars dinosaurs? Okay. Okay, this might be worth it. It's because I want to watch you guys all shit your pants. I mean, what? You guys should really pay attention to Twitter more. Or not, I mean. I'm gonna find this tweet about dinos in Star Wars, and you guys are gonna have to tell me what you think about it. I believe it was like a retreat or some kind of a little High Republic get together. Let me switch screens around. Yep, bear with me. Yo, can you guys see this? Martian Row. Actually, no, that's not Martian Row. This is one of the female villains of the Nile. Yes, sir. All right, hold up. I know it's not that far down. I don't think he tweets that much. Dude. There he is. This is Martian Row. Leader of the Nile. You know what I gotta do? We can just keep touching on some High Republic stuff, man. This is the big bad. I don't know what he's holding on that chain either. This is the homie whose ancestors have dealt with Jedi for thousands of years. And the technique I saw in the book that's amazing is he basically understands the Force in a way that not a lot of people do. So they use torment of prisoners on a ship to cloud a Jedi's mind, because the torment creates such fear that the fear is tangible, and it really prevents a Jedi in their captivity from using the Force. I'm telling you, little nuggets. All right, dude, did you delete this dinosaur tweet? Come on. Yo, skier. This is the sketchy ass Trandoshan that I'm gonna highlight. Man. Or did I retweet it? Do you guys remember this? Maybe he tweets a lot more than I thought he does. Sorry, it's worth it. Can I get Star Wars dinosaurs? Wait, what? Wait, what? Are there actual dinosaurs already? Damn it, guys. I didn't make this up. I did not make this up. Was it Charles Soule, you crazy son of a bitch? Thought it was Kevin Scott. But they're basically standing at a park in front of a sculpture right here. Okay, bro, guys, it was worth it. Are you still here? Please. What does this say right here? Can you read that? Apologies. So Kevin Scott and I just had the best idea for what to put in Star Wars High Republic. Hashtag dinosaurs, hashtag inspiration, hashtag blessed. Guys, I think he said it'll work. Where did he say that? Are you guys not ready for this yet? Mythosaurus Rex. Yo, we've said the name of this thing 1,000 times. Ichthyodont. That's all I can remember. Yeah, but I'm down. I'm down for dinos. What about you guys? What about you guys? Heads exploding, yep. High Republic's got some crazy shit on the way, apparently. Who doesn't like dinosaurs? Come on. Maybe. Actually, bro. Here's how it works. Here's how it works. The Mandalorians. Been around for millennia. When was the Darksaber created? Did I just say they're gonna put Mandalore in High Republic? We gotta do some homework, fellas. We gotta do some homework. Storyboard already had a meeting a while ago, had dinosaurs on it. No. True. True. Will these be historic, earthly accurate dinosaurs? Yeah. Yeah. And did the crate dragon have little arms? Did he have like, it was a dragon, right? Not a wyvern? Didn't have like actual wings? Yeah. And I mean, not for nothing, that sand creature was, I mean, damn near a centaur, some kind of evolution, whatever. So they're not afraid to push the boundary on creatures. Star Wars has always had dope creatures. Obviously, they're not going to call them dinosaurs, but it'd be cool to bring in some mythological creatures that Mandalorians did have to ride, and then maybe comics and stuff touch on that. I'm waiting. I think someday we could get a comic going way back into Mandalore lore. The lore of Mandalore bars. I would be down for that 100%, actually. And it would be timely if that's where season 3 of Mando is headed. Very, very timely. But if there's other content you guys want me to break down, really all I got right now is High Republic stuff that is motivating me to make videos on it. And then current event shows and stuff when they come out. Reactions I want to do more of. Like I said, I got strategies now as far as like put the videos up unlisted. It's just the whole flagging them, you know. I don't think I can do live reactions, but reaction videos might turn into reaction and breakdown simultaneously. So I want those videos all to be like 10 minutes too, which is so hard. So hard to do 10-minute long YouTube videos. Building more clips, more and more clips. That's the hard part. I switched my editing from, I was doing iMovies, now I use Hit Film Express. So if anyone's looking for a program that's fairly easy to use once you know, get on the YouTube, follow some tutorials. But what I like about it is I can turn the video and stuff now and do other kinds of edits you can't do in iMovie. And I was using iMovie on a tablet. A lot of this stuff got streamlined a lot more. Yeah, a lot of other people are already talking Kenobi spoilers, and I might clip out everything I was just saying about the theory of Anakin and why that Jedi is supposedly going to Tatooine in the first place. But yeah, I might see about reacting to bigger channels' videos. I know the homie, Den of Nerds, has already given me the green flag. I might just start reacting to all the shit he talks about Kenobi. I know he ain't gonna get mad. And I know his videos ain't getting flagged. So, but yeah, I need to get back into the speculation and the shit that gets me fired up about Star Wars, man. Gotta bring the hype to you guys. Sleeping on this shit. Wake up. Wake up. High Republic's out here. It ain't slowing down. This is like phase 2 right now. And now we're gonna get shows. Live action. What is it? Grammar Rodeo. Get hyped for that High Republic teen adolescent show. Stranger Things vibe. They're definitely going to fuck with the dark side. They're going to find the dark side and not have a clue what to do. Not a clue. I can just see it. I just get this feeling. These new threats they're talking about. We're talking peak of the Jedi Order. Why did it fall? The number, and this is facts, the number one question Project Luminous, this whole project when it started off, was asking every one of these creators, what are the Jedi afraid of? So they introduced characters like Martian Rowe, who has ancient knowledge on what fear can do to a Jedi. They touch on a lot of that. Keeve Trennis, who we touched on at the beginning of this live stream, her master's conflicted as hell, bro. Conflicted. Lost an arm. got a master killed in his mind. She just became a Jedi Knight at the end of the first comic. They cut her braid. She swears, dank ferric, like she swears a lot. She's that angsty kid with the faux hawk. Like, it just is what it is. You can't tell me with the billions of life forms in the galaxy that these people don't exist, man. And if that one character is not for you, bro, Skier, badass. Stalamaru, when I talk more about that guy and what he's actually doing on the ship with all those screens in front of him, dude. Loden Greatstorm is another one, dude. He is a towering Twi'lek. Towering, bro. And he's hilarious. He pulls a move at the beginning of Light of the Jedi that is just like, his Padawan's trying to talk to him, right, about what their plan is, because they're going down to the surface to like free some refugees or some shit. And the Padawan is asking him all these questions, and he's just gives him a look, and then just doesn't nod or anything. Walks over to the bay door. Guy says another thing to him. He just turns with his back to the door, looking at him, doesn't say anything. And he's like, okay, so we're just gonna wing it. And again, just doesn't say anything and just goes, falls off the ship, like just to the surface, bouncing off other things, all like jumping from ship to ship. Total Anakin vibe from the read. Loden Greatstorm, I think is his name. Hilarious. Hilarious. Too much to like. What was I talking about? What were we rambling about? You guys gotta keep me on task. I'm gonna get better at notes too. 10-minute video, 10-minute minimum on these breakdowns, so the reactions can't just be reactions. I'm pretty reactionary as a person in general, so that part of it's not hard. It's the adding to it, getting to the theory, pulling that thing from it that no one else is. That's tough. That's tough. You gotta go to speculation town a lot of time. Dangerous. Dangerous. I have notes here. Be critical if needed. Try to theorize so that it makes sense. That's really how I try to approach the things I don't like in Star Wars. I want it to make sense in my mind. That's what motivates me to go online and do the homework, read a comic, figure out, okay, there's a second saber from Yoda. What the what? Yeah, okay, let's Google it. So both Matt Martin and Charles Soule, the writer of the comic where the dude's holding Yoda's saber and throwing it into the fire, that guy has stated Palpatine could easily have been lying. Yoda's 800 years old. Definitely could have made another one. These are just answers people don't like, but are they not answers? So it is up in the air. Are we getting cut out? No. YouTube does this thing. YouTube will tell you it's not receiving enough information, but every other screen you're watching says it is. I think we're good. Starlink, shout out Starlink, baby. Game changer. I want to get into weekly videos too, like the top theories I've heard, or just show you guys how I do my research. Even just sit down, like tonight, we're gonna sit down and react to these Batman actor interviews. Really hyped. They really hyped the movie. Like these are genuine reactions from Jeffrey Wright, Paul Dano Riddler, Zoe Kravitz, and Robert Pattinson are like best friends outside of this. They know each other very well, so the chemistry between the two of them on screen, woo, woo. That's a love story too, bro. You want to talk about some messed up love? This movie's gonna blow up for multiple reasons. It'll be something you can take your girlfriend to. Bet. Just the quip. What up, man? I'm breaking down everything I'm trying to do with this channel, laying it all out there, getting back to basics. I touched on a lot of stuff just now. I got a jet though. I got a hot date with Digital Charcuterie. I want to see if my homepage has got some updates too, fellas. ladies, fellas, whoever's here. The homepage of my channel has playlists set up, and at the very bottom it has recommended channels. So Digital Charcuterie is not on there, but Rebel Scum Podcast is. That's their main channel. I gotta get better at getting the links out for the stream, so when I get on stream with him and I got the link, I'm gonna tweet it out. I appreciate you guys. It's Hawks Holocrons everywhere. Hawks Holocrons, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. But I'm gonna be live streaming with him, I think, in 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Let's get through some of these comments real fast. Vito's write me a book. I gotta read this. I believe he had more than one saber, but he wouldn't need to have more than one at a time. He could have had one that he retired and made another one he always kept on him. I was always a big believer in your lightsaber is a part of your life. Draw a lot of honor from the samurai ways, and their sword was their soul. So that's kind of how I see the Jedi. Yeah, man, and it's like a tool that they always, you know, it's like a part of being a Jedi. And it's like when you retire as a samurai, do you get rid of all your swords, or you just stick it up on the wall? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, the other part of that too, and you just reminded me, there was one other reasoning they said. There was one other thing. So yeah, the fact that he could have just had a second one because he was so old. Oh, he could have recovered it after the fight too. That was the other thing. Like, it's very vague on if he was able to recover the lightsaber after the fight with Palpatine. And Palpatine just said that he recovered it. But anyway, I love to speculate, fellas. Get on the Twitter. If you're not, I'm on there. I'm active. Memes. But I post all my videos there. So appreciate you coming through. I got a sprint. James is probably like, where the hell are you? I think we're talking Batman stuff. So pay attention on the Twitter. Share the stream out too. This is a nice update of what my channel is going to do going forward. So if you're in some Discords or, you know, hear people rumbling about me, there's so many Discords out here. I'm a part of so many communities. Shout out all you guys that came through here at the beginning too. Normie to Nerds, I see you out here, man. I want to get linked up with Normie to Nerds. I also want to get linked up with freaking Sheev, bro. Like, I'm going to just do the free StreamYard, get you guys on here, because we've all been grinding this YouTube shit, and we got to come together. We have not streamed one time together, I don't think. I've been on Kendall's channel, I think, once. But yeah, like, it's been too long, man. We got to link up. But again, appreciate you guys. I'm stalling. Getting out of here. Appreciate you. Talk to y'all later. Don't think I have an outro screen. Get your last comments in. Yes, dude, crystals. We can talk about kyber crystals all day. All right. Later, fellas.
The Jedi are hunting us. We will be forced to make a stand. A master and an apprentice. To continue, we need one singular vision. My vision.